A fish has spent its entire life surrounded by water, never once leaving it. So why would a creature living inside the ocean ever need to take a sip? The answer will change the way you see every fish you ever watch again. It sounds like a riddle with no real answer. A fish in water is like a person standing in endless rain who never goes inside. So surely it doesn't need to drink. But here's the twist. Some fish drink constantly, and others never drink at all, and the reason why is one of nature's most brilliant survival tricks. To understand this, we need to talk about osmosis, the natural movement of water across a membrane, always flowing from less salty areas to more salty ones. Every cell in a fish's body is wrapped in a thin membrane, and that membrane is caught in a constant, invisible tug of war with the water around it. Freshwater fish, like trout or goldfish, live in water that has less salt than their own bodies. Because of osmosis, water keeps pushing its way in through their skin and gills, whether they want it or not. So a freshwater fish never needs to drink. In fact, drinking would make things worse. Instead, its kidneys work non-stop, pumping out large amounts of watery urine just to avoid swelling up like a sponge in a bucket. Now picture the opposite world, the open ocean. Saltwater fish, like tuna or clownfish, live in water that is much saltier than their blood. Here, osmosis works in reverse, constantly pulling water out of their bodies. This means ocean fish are surrounded by water, yet always at risk of drying out. It's a strange kind of thirst, hiding inside an endless sea. This is exactly why saltwater fish must drink seawater almost constantly. It sounds backward drinking salty water to avoid dehydration, but their bodies have a clever trick for handling all that extra salt. Special cells in their gills, called chloride cells, act like tiny pumps, grabbing excess salt from the blood and pushing it back out into the ocean. Their kidneys help too, producing small amounts of highly concentrated urine, the exact opposite strategy of freshwater fish. Fish have been quietly solving this problem for an incredibly long time. The first fish appeared in the oceans over 500 million years ago, long before science even understood what salt or osmosis was. As some species later moved into rivers and lakes, their bodies had to completely flip their water systems just to survive. And then there are the fish that live in both worlds. Salmon are a perfect example. They're born in freshwater rivers, swim out to the salty ocean to grow, and then return to freshwater to lay their eggs. This means a single salmon rewires its entire water system, not once, but twice in its lifetime. In the river, it avoids drinking and holds onto salt. In the ocean, the same gills flip their job completely, and the fish begins drinking non-stop. Sharks take an even stranger approach. Instead of fighting osmosis, they make peace with it. They keep a compound called urea in their blood, raising their own internal concentration until it nearly matches the ocean around them. This way, water barely moves in or out at all. It's a completely different solution to the same ancient problem, shaped by millions of years of evolution. So the next time someone asks why fish don't drink water, you'll know the truth is far more fascinating than a simple yes or no. Some drink constantly, some never drink at all, and a few remarkable species do both, depending on where life takes them. Every fish gliding silently through a river, lake, or ocean is fighting an invisible battle against the very water, keeping it alive. And the next time you watch one swim past, remember beneath that calm, graceful motion lies a system perfected over 500 million years, just to keep that fish in perfect balance with the world around it.